I'm streaming to you live. Today is Monday, October 27th, 2025. I am Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. It's Move It Monday. And I asked the question, are you not happy with your doctor? And let's begin.
My name's Giovanni Spinelli. I'm 57 years old, and this is my X39 patch story. So I raced in Baja on motorcycles. I was racing the Baja 1000 on November 18th, 2022, and I hit a rock going 72 miles per hour, and I broke 18 bones. I pushed my femur through my hip, broke my humerus, dislocated shoulder, dislocated hip, 7 ribs, my sternum, compound fracture in my right arm, and then another break in the same arm on my right side. My left arm was broken, 2 vertebrae in my back. The list goes on. 18 bones. So it took about 6.5 hours to haul me out of Mexico, get me back to California, where I was admitted into the hospital, and 3 surgeries later, I started my recovery. There's a lot of physical therapy, and I was on the pharmaceutical drugs for about a month, and then I finally just cold turkey, I quit them because didn't like the way they made me feel. So I just dealt with the pain and healed the best I could. And then I was watching Phil's live, and I heard about the X39 patch, and I figured, what do I have to lose? So I ordered some patches, got signed up, and I was having a lot of pain in my right leg. At this point is probably, I don't know, maybe 6-7 months into my recovery, and I had a lot of aching. Even though I was walking and it looked fairly normal, I had a lot of pain, and I couldn't sleep very well at night. So I was hoping the patch would help. So got the patches in the mail. I know it affects everybody differently, but for me, this is my story. I opened the first patch and I put it right where I was having the most pain, which was on my right leg. And I would say within 20 minutes, the pain went away. And I thought, maybe this is just all in my head. Maybe it was like a placebo effect. But I used the next day and the next day and the next day, and it still had the same effect on me. It just literally got rid of the aching in my bones. So I started recommending it to other people, and everybody that I pretty much recommended it to and started using the patch had positive results in different ways. Some of them was immediate, like mine, and some of them was just a gradual improvement. Anyways, to make a long story short, I have no pain anymore. I had a goal, so I worked really hard to get to my goal. And this year, a year from my accident, I raced and won the Baja 1000 in the 50 Pro class. I just wanted to finish what I started, but we had a good team, and we pulled off the win. So I know I couldn't have done it without X39. Obviously, the doctors and my family and my friends, my fiance, but I know I couldn't have done it without X39 because the pain and the aching would have just overwhelmed me. So I'm still taking the patches. I think I'm probably 4 months into taking patches, and I feel great. I feel, and the other thing was the first day I took that patch, not only did the pain go away, but I slept through the night for the first time since the accident. So I really couldn't sleep well because I couldn't roll over onto my right side because of my broken hip, and I couldn't roll over to my left side because I had a broken humerus and dislocated shoulder. So I was pretty much confined to just laying on my back, and it was super hard to sleep. But once I took the patch, I slept through the night, and I've been sleeping well ever since. So that's my story, and I feel great. Thank you.
So This is an extreme kind of situation where this fellow, a winner of a race, after having a bunch of surgeries, got off the prescriptions that he was taking because he wasn't happy with how his recovery was going. So he decided to try, yes, the X39, which I am wearing as well and have been wearing for 196 consecutive days. Now, I am a broken record when I'm talking about what it's doing for me. Now, I didn't have to experience what this fellow is, right, by breaking 18 bones. But the important piece of this example is the activation that the X39 provides to the body to help heal itself, strengthen and supercharge your innate healing ability. And this is why I'm demonstrating to you how it is affecting me at 49 years old. Being able to show you the type of workouts that I'm doing. You try it. Join me. Any day. Join and see how you feel the next day. I'm sure you're probably not going to feel very comfortable. And my recovery is, because of this X39, it's at optimal levels. It's remarkable what it is doing for me. Not only what it's done for this fellow. So, is it isolated to look at kids are using it? Other adults are using it for other extreme situations. Look, blood circulation. This guy here is using for arthritis pain. Similar situation, he wasn't happy with what he was prescribed. And he switched to this and bam, it starts working. You see, you can use it knee on your knees. Here, this is a little bit zoomed in. So, help with your knee recovery. For those people who have torn ACLs. Torn, not... If they're torn, are they completely dislodged? Can you fix that? You don't know until you try it. Here's people in the hospital, still in the hospital, and using it right away. These are just excellent examples of people using this technology because they want to fix themselves. And there's something to be said about that. Now, when you combine the X39 with deuterium depleted water, which I show you how to make, and this water has a molecular bond angle of 114 degrees. Oh, what's a bond angle? Well, I'll tell you, it not only does it help with healing the body by creating that spark inside the body to activate and support your healing cells, it also helps with performance as well. So for those who tuned in for episode 100, and if you watched it, you will see that I beat the record again in the fitness / stress testing. And it felt awesome to do it. Awesome. So this coming Saturday, for Sunny Saturday, I'm going to try at 205 beats per minute. Even faster with the same rope. See if I can withstand the intensity. Now, how is it that I can withstand the intensity? Has a lot to do with this. Fascia. Fascia is the connective tissue inside the body. It's a slimy type gel. And for all those people out there that, if you cut chicken breast, you know, there's like a layer of slime, even like on different cuts of meat. And let's say on, it's really noticeable with tenderloin cuts. Tenderloin has that kind of, it's, you tear it apart like it's like a white layer. You see it on pork tenderloin. You see it on beef tenderloin, and tenderloin is a muscle, but it's a soft one. It's not like your different beef cuts like sirloin. Sirloin is a bigger muscle, tougher. It's part of the meat cut. Right, and so the fascia is the stretchy stuff, and you have this in your body too. And when the fascia becomes dehydrated, you see here in this picture, dehydrated fascia hardens, and it prevents your body from moving. So when you have hydrated fascia, it looks really clean, really smooth, clear. And because fascia is comprised of 70% water, hydrogen, and oxygen. No minerals, water, hydrogen, and oxygen. Do you think that this water plays a crucial role in developing it? I wouldn't be able to go like the Flash, if you want to call it. Hey, you might as well call me Flash Gordon with the stress testing, because I can ramp up that intensity and just go. I'm 49 years old. Maybe I should put on a Flash t-shirt. I have one, and I'll do that for Saturday. We'll see if I could go faster than 205. But all joking aside, do you think that the fascia in my body is helping? Or if I'm supporting the fascia with the water and then using the X39 to reset the genes and reset the fascia, is it the reason why I feel so good? I can't begin to express how important the choices you make play a crucial role in how you feel and how you can recover. It's so important. Because it has been working for me. And I will say it again, this technology, the X39, is what stimulates the skin with low levels of light, resulting in improved energy flow. It supports improved exercise performance, supports improvements in strength and stamina. It supports overall health and well-being. It supports copper peptide production. If you like cacao, that's a good source of copper. And when your body is triggered to create that peptide, guess what happens? Good things happen inside the body. So no drugs or stimulants, no prescriptions. Pretty easy peasy. If you ever put a band-aid on your cuts, you know it's simple, but you're relying on your body's ability to heal itself. How fast do your cuts heal at your current age? I'll tell you, mine heal very fast. Patch technology is patented. There's nobody in this market, in this space. It's a non-transdermal patch, so nothing is absorbed through the skin. Not a thing. It's not like putting oil on, or tallow on your skin. It's not like that. Is tallow hydrating? Yeah. But is it as hydrating as this? Because hydrating should come from within, not external. Not externally. From within. And when you support yourselves with the things that are needed, then miracles can happen. Do you think you can have a miracle? Yeah, you can. Which is why I encourage you to scan the QR code and visit unlockyourbioenergy.godaddysites.com. There you will find these buttons on the webpage. How to use the light technology if you want to dive into the studies that LifeWave has done. Now, if you want to purchase your very own package of X39, click on this link right here. Then it'll take you to the website here, as you see on the screen. If you scan this QR code right there, it'll take you to the same webpage. And you will see my name in the address bar. Gordon Tomazic, Tomazic. I am a registered brand member with LifeWave. And you should only place your order with LifeWave. If you choose another brand representative, then that would make me sad. If you found out about this through me. Because I'm giving my energy away and my knowledge for free. I will be showing another workout today, which I haven't done. Today is something different and designed to help you strengthen yourself and also strengthen myself, because I'm consistent. I show up 6 days a week showing you and motivating you how to get it done. I don't need anybody to tell me, oh, it's time to go to the gym. No. I'm self-motivated. I've been this way for a long time. And then, if you want to learn more about deuterium depleted water, also known as 114 degree molecular bond angle water, you can click on the link there, or here I'll show you in real time. This is the machine. I store water in here. This is 50 liters, and I also store it here. This is deuterium depleted with a bond angle of 114 degree. This here is 114 degree molecular bond angle with a parts per million right now at about 4 ppm. This is deuterium depleted, so 0. That's the difference between the two batches. Okay, and this is and it's a result of the machine itself. So I can get you one or the two options. If you want deuterium depleted, my asking price is $30 Canadian per liter, because it takes a long time to make this. But you're getting the ultimate. And that's what I drink and what powers my workouts. In fact, I'll drink another cup here. Now you know which one I drink. It's this one, right? But I also drink this, cook with it, and I have friends that get it from me, and they will tell me when they run out, they miss it. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset the camera. There we go. So, you know who you are if you're watching, who likes the water, because it is legit. I'll tell you. I'll be the first one to tell you, because I wouldn't be able to do the fitness testing the way I do if it wasn't at 49 years old. Because if you're looking for performance, or even just general overall well-being, this water is known to help with diabetes too. So there's a lot of people out there that are suffering, and they don't know why. Well, it has a lot to do with what you're putting in your mouth. And can you fix it? Sure you can. You can buy the machine. I tell you where you can get it. I've had it now for 4 years. And superb. That's all I can say. So, make sure to visit the website. Have a look at everything that I've talked about and that I've shared. I will be posting this episode on the link or in the testimonial portion of the website, where you'll find the others that I've posted from earlier episodes in this year. And I strongly encourage you to take a serious look at this. Some people are stubborn, they're ignorant, or they say, "Oh, I can't afford it." Well, if you have a health spending account, this is a wellness product. It's a wellness product. So see if you can get it. If you can make a purchase and then submit it. That would be well use of this. of the money from that account. And I'll tell you, even if I didn't have that account, I'd still do it. It's that good. So, let's get on with today's workout. I'm going to be doing more vibration plate training and continuing with the examples that I showed last week. I'm going to expand on that a little bit. See here. Yes, this app is finicky. It's Bluetooth. Alright, so you can see here, I have set it. That'll be the... I'm going to do a warm-up again for 9 minutes. And reason being because I like warming up the body. And last week, I hit some pretty interesting heart rate numbers. Episode 96, I think it was on Tuesday last week. Hit a maximum heart rate of 213 beats per minute. And I walked around as if nothing happened. I'm still here. Hello. I'm as real as a heart attack. I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just saying that I'm in good shape cardiovascularly. And I even showed my my blood pressure readings on Saturday. Episode 100. You can look at the comments section. You find the pictures that I took of my blood pressure reading. I did 3 different readings just to check to see if it was functioning correctly, and it was. So here we go, 9 minutes. Let's begin. Come on. That's the tempo that I want to try to have for an average one. So that's the 165. Reading heart rate? Yeah, 135. All right. My heart rate. The monitor's moving a little bit. throw in some double unders, but the tempo that is going to be different for me. Oh, I'm trying the consecutives. So what I will do again today is when I get closer to the last minute and a half, that will be an all-out blitz. So I think at the 2.5 minute mark, that's when I'm going to stop the metronome. Alright, I'm going to stop it. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is to start pushing the intensity just at my own pace. Wow. I can really feel it. Oh. All right. I do not know how high my heart rate hit today, but based on how I was feeling, I think it got pretty high. And heart rate is tied to how your body conducts electricity and voltage. And when your fascia is strong, it can really do that. Now, does it reflect in my tempo? I think so. Because alright, so now down to 120 beats per minute for heart rate. So here is the vibration plate that I'm going to use today. Yes, I'm going to put it this way. So, with back and biceps, I'm going to be doing a similar sequence as I did last week with regards to the... come on. There we go. I need to find the remote. It's over here. What I will be doing is setting the metronome down to 60 beats per minute. So that's each beat is 1 second. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I will be mixing in between super slow reps and fast ones, and then combining that with the vibration. Today's exercises are going to be, I've got one band here, another one attached here at the top, another one over here. Those are purple bands. I'm using the body elastics. And then I've got the ankle straps attached to the purple bands. So we'll be doing a what I call a wave pull. So basically, I'm going to be starting with this. I'm going to crisscross the bands. So you'll see an X. And then as I'm pulling, I'm going to move my elbows in and out like this. So I call this a wave. So basically, by taking the position of them, because there's muscle fibers in all these areas, right? Because you can move your elbows in a full 90 degrees. So by doing that, we're going to activate a little bit more of the rhomboids and the scapula. One thing you want to do is squeeze your shoulder blades together when you're doing that. So that way, it's going to focus some of that energy in those parts of the back as you are moving your elbows up and down and waving them. Okay? So that's the first exercise. The second one is going to be similar. I'm going to be using the same purple bands, but instead of leaning towards, I'm going to lean away from the wall. And by doing that, then it's going to put more focus on the lower lats. And then again, rowing it like a wave. Okay? That will be a total of 6 minutes worth of effort, strictly for the back. So let's begin. Put it in like this. And sitting, I'm going to sit on the vibration plate and let's see if it reads. Okay, since it's infrared signal remote, it can read this. Yeah, there we go. So the vibration carries through. So basically I'm following the timer. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now a little bit farther down. A little bit farther down. A little bit more farther down now. Farther down. Farther down. A little farther down. So you can. There's enough vibration to create. Wow. I can certainly feel that time under tension. Now I'm going to start from the bottom. Wow, this definitely feels different. As opposed to doing just a strict linear motion. All right, okay. So now, next one is going to be leaning away from the wall. So now I'm going to put my feet against the wall and then lean backwards, and then I don't know if I have to crisscross them. Maybe keep them crisscrossed. Oh, I'm just gonna. Oh, feels good. I think what I'm gonna do is not crisscross them this time. By attaching them at the elbows and leaning backwards, I can use my palms to kind of just hold the band in position, and then this way here like this. So I'm going to wave them down. Alright, so P1, 3 minutes. Here we go. By holding them isometrically, now that the tempo's picked up in the vibration plate, now my elbows are almost at my torso. Squeezing, you want to try to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Wow. Now making smaller S's. Feel how the vibration is affecting my voice. Oh, wow. 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 Okay. So for the next exercise, I'm going to be doing pronation preachers and supination preachers. So how I'm going to do that, I have a red body elastics band here, double anchor, so this is worth 16 pounds worth of resistance, and this is a second band, and I've got ankle straps on there. So for this particular exercise, I'm going to sit on the vibration plate. I'm going to move it a little bit farther away, because what I'm going to do is take this towel and I'm going to put it on my knees like this. So you can see here, putting the towel on my knees, and then put elbows here, and then the bands are about almost shoulder height, So that way when you're towing it, you're pulling on it, you're going to get full contraction. But not heavy pulling down this way. You don't want the weight, the muscle to tear off the joint. So that's when you see guys that are doing preachers and their arms are like this and then they do pull, that's because the weight is too much here and it just, the muscle disconnects. I don't want that. That's why the weight is pulling like this, as if I'm standing and then lifting it up. So it's using proper, how would you say, physics, I guess, if you want to call it, and not overexerting the muscle where it can't support it. Okay, so I need a little bit more tension on the band, so I'll move this back, put the towel on my knees, and that helps with the elbows not slipping. So here, there's too much slack. I need to come closer to the camera. So I want it to be like this. So I said first is pronation. So we're going to be taking the palm, starting palm up and then rotating this way. So your thumb is going to rotate from external to internal. And what I'm going to do is hold the ankle straps like this and then rotate it, like as you're pulling through, you're going to rotate. So, adding the vibration as part of the activation, and this is excellent for arm wrestlers out there. If you're an arm wrestler, you want to be doing this because it's going to mimic the real thing. So, here we go. Supination. So because I'm going to sit a little bit more on the, okay? So now the elbows, I can feel them moving, and I'm supinating, or pronating, sorry, not supinating. Pronate, 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 pronate. Whew. It's lots of weight. For 15 pounds, you wouldn't think it's that much, but it is. Just got to be careful. My left wrist, I broke it, I fractured it when I was in junior high school. Wow. This weight might be a little too much. Oh, wow. Whew. Whew. The vibration really adds a really interesting element to this. Oh, I can really feel it in the bicep when you pronate. It is incredible how it feels. Because to mimic this movement, it's really hard to do it, even with a trainer tapping the bands. God. Oh, wow. Oh, I need to relax. I need to relax a moment. I need to rest. Whew. Wow. I can really feel that when you pronate the wrist, you're activating the long head of the muscle of the bicep, and by doing that in the middle, in the motion like this, under tension, it can't get any more realistic as far as targeting that fiber right there when you're pronating. And when you add that vibration, you're acting like a flex like this, but you're doing it within the movement there, within this small movement, and that's where I feel it is right in that in the middle, halfway there. I feel the activation that occurred in the bicep, and especially in the long head, right here on this part where I'm touching. It's more on the outside here. That's where I feel it. So it's an area of the bicep that you can target really effectively. Now I'm going to switch to the supination. So the way I had the ankle strap was the band was attached here, and I was towing it this way. Now I'm going to reverse it where the band is anchored on this end, and then I'm going to pull it towards like this, and I'm going to supinate while doing a preacher. Most people, they have strong supination, but not strong pronation. So, grab the bands, and by using the ankle straps, it allows me to do that supination and pronation very easily. And if you need to put your thumb inside the ankle strap and allow the band on the outside like this, so it helps with holding it, do so. Alright, next. So, here we go. Now we're going to focus more on the short head of the bicep. So, supinating out here. I just changed my position on the vibration plate so I have a little bit more bounce. So it's kind of like an isometric, but it's not. By holding the position, waving it, and having the towel on my knees, my elbows don't slip from sweat. Wow. Wow, that really, I can feel it. Okay. Try to start here from this point. time under tension is so intense. So that's it for the workout today. So let's debrief here. So my goal is always trying to finish within around the half an hour mark. So today you can see here the date, October 27th, 2025. Okay, so maximum heart rate I hit here during a warm-up. Oh, it went up. So I was at 194. How long was I in that zone for? Okay. 43 seconds. So okay. From 185 to 205 for 43 seconds in that range. So here you have it, people. So am I hitting the max effort? Really close during those blitzes. And 49 years old. My calculated maximum heart rate should be 220 less my age. So according to that formula, 220 less 49, my maximum heart rate technically should be 171. But I'm showing you that that's not the case. Where I can really push the intensity. And I'm showing you in real time. So 220 less 194. So that's what my age currently is. So 20, yeah. 220. If I'm 26 years old, my maximum heart rate based on that formula should be 194. But I'm 49. How does that work? So, is there some truth to drinking deuterium-depleted water that has a molecular bond angle of 114 degrees? Does adding this into the equation assist with maintaining youthfulness? I think so. Because if it can work for the guy Giovanni who's in the beginning of this episode, if it could work for him and he's older than I am, then what am I saying? Does it work? I think so. So that's it for Move It Monday. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Tune in tomorrow for Tacky Tuesday. I'm going to be doing some more vibration plate training. Some different exercises that I didn't show you last week. And join in on the fun. Improve your body. Improve your physique. Mine is improving. I just don't show it. Because I'm a humble person. I don't think I need to show it. And use the X39 naturally to increase your testosterone because androgen receptors are here. So, am I maintaining muscle mass? 1 meal a day? 25, 26 grams? I had my pinch of salt this morning. And then water for my pre-workout. And the hydrogen, when it's the cleanest and most absorbable, that's the power for ATP. and I show it to you every single day. Tune in tomorrow. We'll see you. Have a good day.